What?
It ain't letting you do it.
Oh, they say you have to have a premium account on X. We live though. Let me go ahead.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
Oh, Elon trying to raise some money, huh? We ain't getting that much exposure on X for me to go there and pay that money. No.
Oh, you gotta pay them.
Yeah, you got to pay. It says you have to have a premium account. It says a premium account on X is required in order to stream on the platform. You can, yeah. Good afternoon, everyone.
It ain't happening.
Hey, we're not on X, formerly known as the Twitter, because they say you got to have a premium membership to do so. So,
Right.
okay. But we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and yeah, you go. So we ain't on X. That's cool.
Not on X today.
Not
Very rare to get somebody responding on X.
Yeah, they ain't feeling me on there. I don't think I really cater to that platform in the sense the way content is done. Just posting stuff that I post on these other platforms that don't work on there. It's more what you really think type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's hard interesting to explain to me or whatever. I've never gotten it in reality though. You know, just me.
What?
I really never have gotten it. Yeah.
Understood. You know what the audience wants.
Yeah. I've never. I guess I may haven't consumed enough of it. It's more. Well, I just hadn't consumed enough of it. You know, over the years. I had an account a long time though, but whatever. Don't know everything. So pile in, guys. Welcome to Monday, July 15th, just like that. So 2020. Yeah, okay. So yeah. July 15th. Another day, hopefully another dollar. I guess we could have been on Instagram. I mean on TikTok, but we ain't gonna worry about it.
Oh, okay. So we're not on TikTok.
Yeah, we ain't gonna worry about that. You have to find us over here.
Yeah, because they be, dinging you because you putting addresses in.
Yeah.
Talking about addresses.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're here to talk about real estate investing with a strong emphasis on wholesale real estate. We have a little topic today. Says disaster deals. How to avoid getting stuck with unmovable properties. That's what our whole thing is. And that's based on you getting the right price is what it really going to be boiled down to is you actually getting the right price. So, what time did we say?
Well, Adria was right about the king wasn't dead.
Yeah, she was right about that. She was right, and what time did I say?
Yeah, almost there though. But
yeah,
they wouldn't have him. What I was thinking when I was watching yesterday,
mm-hmm.
They wouldn't have him on there unless they had a plan for him being not him to die is what I'm saying.
Yeah. They had a, and she's saying, they two dragons they mentioned at the end, they could probably beat Vagar. Is they ain't got no riders for them, but they got bloodline. They were only thinking you had to be really close bloodline to do it, and like our son said, that's what we've been told. And she's saying that
you're supposed to grow up with the dragon.
She already know who it is, or what? Well, technically you don't. You know what I'm saying? Technically you don't. If you but you can only Damien tried to go down there and get one of them. But
right. It
you don't
doesn't
have
matter.
one drag. You can't. It ain't. They ain't how it work. I was like, what the heck? They said, what? Did this the right show? Hey, yeah, we ain't no cash questions. So, anyway, so we
You
just
said you waiting on some questions?
yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. We got Vendetta 504 says, good morning / afternoon, gentlemen. I appreciate you both for sharing your knowledge. Question: have you ever done a foreclosure deal within a few days of the auction date?
Yep. I've done at least one of those. I actually got one now. It's a house that they allowed us to extend the foreclosure date. We was only, I think they approved it on a Friday, and the foreclosure was going to be that Monday. You know, like matter of fact, not last Friday, which would have been the 12th, I think. It would have been the 5th, and the foreclosure was going to be that Monday, the 9th, you know, of this month. And so they extended it, you know, and it's not much. Oh, I say it's not much, but it's not much to catch it up. It's like $9,300 to catch it up. The house is he probably owes 80-some thousand. It's probably worth 140. You know, break it. It's nice. I've never even actually been in the house. It's just next door to somebody I know really well. And so anyway, so we have to the August 9th to catch it up or whatever, and then. But right now, I ordered the title Friday to because of the situation. Not to go into details on that, but because of the situation, because people might know what I'm talking about. Actually, that's the type of deal it is. But it because of the situation, I don't know if he can sign it over as for the subject to or whatever, right? And so, regardless, he can't afford it, so we'll figure something out on it. So, yeah.
Okay. DMG Holmes says, good afternoon. Thank you, Ty, and the awesome young lady who helps you all that you do to help people change their lives.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us today, July 15th, a warm July 15th.
Then Sean Stanley, not sure about this, but it said, Flip Man, what about empty banks recently closed in Boston Market building has been closed 2 years? I have no idea.
Well, it sounds like he's saying it sounds like he's saying it's a bank that's just been closed. Yeah, those are, you know, I don't. It's all about, you know, my little method of doing things is a buying pool. How big of a buying pool, and probably more so, forget how big the buying pool is. First, how easy is it to access a buying pool that will buy something like that? I don't even know where to start on something like that because it's so specialized. And a lot of times those banks don't go back to being banks. They just go back to being something else. So what is that something else? So, you know, those are different. Just think about it in that terms. Who is the buying pool? Can I easily reach them? So now if you just said that was a 20-unit building or a 200-unit building, whatever, multifamily, that's a huge buying pool. I know exactly what to do, right? If that was a hotel motel, there's a huge buying pool for that. That's easy to identify because no one is going to go back right to that. I mean, when I say go back, that's what they'll turn it back into, or something very similar. Or if it was self-storage, I know what the buying pool is for that, right? So, but when you're just talking about just a vacant bank, I don't know what the buying pool is for that. I put it like this: I don't know how to access that buying pool.
Yeah.
That's the way you need to think about that. Like if you see a vacant gas station, yeah, there's probably a buying pool for that or whatever. But I guess I got a tool that probably could figure that out. But number one, on that one, I don't know enough about the business because it's more not the real estate per se, because you have to take in consideration the convenience store side of it, because that's where they really make their money. So I don't know enough about that to pursue that one. I think the buying pool could be discovered fairly easy, but I don't know enough about it to evaluate. I guess I could learn or whatever. It's just nothing I try to figure out. I know that's a very thin margin, can be a tough business. If they're normally closed, it's just different. Then you got to worry about the environmental side of it. I'm just using gas stations, about the tanks and what condition, so it's just a whole nother ball game from my understanding. But that bank thing, I don't know what the buying pool would be for that, just to answer the question.
Okay, so that's like an empty bank facility, and you don't know whether
Yeah, I've seen them go back and check cash in places or something similar to that. I've seen one go back. Somebody put up like a T-Mobile store in one. It was a credit union. It wasn't a standalone building though, so I can't really use that one. But it's more in a shopping center. They just had a position where the drive-through, where you could it was at the end of the building, so they made it where you could drive and still do that drive-through stuff. But it was a credit union though, so. But I don't know what the buying pool would be for that. Just to answer the question.
Sean is the same person that asked about the bank, is saying thanks, first of all. And tomorrow is their birthday. So happy birthday, Sean.
Happy birthday to you, Sean. That could be male or female. So Sean.
It looks like on the picture, a female, actually.
Okay, that's what's happening. Good.
No, that's a guy. That's a guy. My fault.
Happy birthday to
you. No, Sean is a man.
He got a snake around his neck. Oh.
That would scare you?
Oh, would it? Huh? Oh my God.
I would think that the snake is tame.
I don't give it ain't no such thing as a tame snake. It's like a tame cat. It ain't no such thing.
They have them all the time.
But it may not be aggressive.
Right.
That's different. But they always wild animals. Like literally.
So basically what you're saying is because it's a wild animal, you can't predict it. You can't. Just like those tigers that attacked those guys that was in the circus or whatever.
Yeah, Sigmund and Freud, whatever they call it.
That was crazy.
Yeah, and they had
started attacking them.
They can't. I guess they could be trained, but it's always that possibility. Always. See, you could train a dog till they'll die first before they do something to you. They can be trained that well. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a house cat is very similar to a lion. They gonna do what they want to do, right?
Right.
They literally gonna do what they want to do. Matter of fact, I went to one of my friends convinced me to go see this movie. What is it called? A Quiet Place. Terrible movie.
Oh, that's a great movie. The entire series is great.
The one that just come out. The one just came out.
Saw the new one. Yeah.
Terrible.
Now that was terrible. Simply because of the ending. I hated the ending.
Terrible. It was too much. They trying to win Oscar with all that crying and all that mess. Man, we need a lot of action. You know what I'm saying? And then see what got me though. I already know you got aliens coming out of the sky, so anything can happen. So I ain't tripping about that. But just looking at the cat she had, and the cat all in the water and underwater. You know how bad
cats don't go in the water. Like
I know. You know how bad that cat would have clowned. They wouldn't have to worry about the agents. I mean the aliens. That cat would have clowned so bad. Oh my God! In that underwater.
I know. Cats don't get in water like that.
No.
That had to be artificial intelligence.
I wouldn't sleep. It was terrible to me.
Sean saying it's an 8-foot albino python. But here's my thing though, Ty. Before you get a chance to think of all of that, you could have had the python around your neck and off of your neck without thinking about all of that stuff.
I'm not gonna do that.
It's a thrill.
It's a thrill.
It's scary.
No.
Fun. It's scary and fun.
Look here, you want to see a fat black, you know what, run until you pass out? A garden snake, and I'm
you could step on that.
I ain't stepping on nothing. And I grew up in the country like the woods.
Really?
You all don't realize how rural of a place where I grew up, and we saw
Okay.
snakes all the time. And
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Our friends, they would run and kill them and stuff. I never did that.
Yeah, well, we mostly time go over my cousin's house. She lives out in the country. They grew up in the country.
Yeah.
And back in the back of her land, it'd be snakes all back there. She puts gas down.
Yeah.
To keep them from coming onto the grass or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that happens in the country, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you're talking about a garden snake. You know
yeah, I don't care what it is. I remember one time, you know, I had a matter of fact, the car I started doing wholesaling, a 1985 Toyota Celica GTS, right? You all that know it was a rap car, but it was old.
Probably look it up
but I love that
car. They still make them?
No, it was a 1985.
I'm saying, do they still?
People have them because they're collector's items. People still have them,
okay,
or whatever. But I sold mine. But anyway, so I had to top down, you know, just riding, think I'm looking good, whatever. And so this dude passed by me.
Oh, drop top. Okay.
Yeah, he passed by me in an SUV, and he had a snake wrapped around his arm. You know, he wasn't trying to do nothing. He just had it. But when I saw it almost crash, dude, I was that startled. You know what I'm saying? Because he just riding by. He wasn't tripping or nothing. He just riding. He just had it outside the window. Serious? It's not like just driving like that, you know, like how people have the arm out the window. Oh, my God. Oh, he threw that snake in that car. You all wouldn't know who I am right now. It would have been awful, man. I probably jumped out. I probably had my seatbelt on. I don't know what. I have no idea what I would have done. He jumped. Oh, I can't even think about that. But he threw that snake in that car. Oh my God!
Just tell the man, "Hey, come get your snake, sir. Come get your snake, okay?"
No, that would have been terrible. Oh,
come get your snake, okay? He know how to tame that snake. Come get him, sir. That's the only thing you got to do, Ty.
Oh,
that's crazy. Sean is asking, was it red and white convertible?
No, mine was white, and it was white with a black top.
With a black top.
I'll pull up a photo before we get off.
Okay.
Of one. It ain't mine, but it's one.
Edward is saying that it looks like it was terrible, so he's probably talking about the movie. You never liked any of the
I've never seen the other ones. I didn't even know they had.
So you got to see the other ones.
That was my friend said. So you got to see the other.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the beginning.
Yeah, it was like the prequel. Yeah, I get it. You know, but she was like you know, nah, that wasn't really that good. She was like, that wasn't that good either.
It's not as good as the other.
Yeah, she was like, it's not that good. You know, so
I mean, you said something about action, but it was action in the movie.
It was action. It just was too much of Lupita crying and all that old crazy mess. It just was a bad plot to me. I ain't like it. That made me. It was so bad. I don't even want to see the other two. That's how bad it is to me.
No, don't judge the other ones on that one though.
Yeah,
that's your partner is right. You need to see the other ones. You need to see the other ones. Somebody asked about the purge, but let's address on it. Somebody on Instagram said currently looking at this realtors off-market properties. I don't know what that actually means. Would you want to respond to that?
They said they're currently looking at what now?
Realtors off-market properties. If it's a realtor, they probably looking at.
I don't know how they. Well, please go deeper. Please explain what you mean.
Because even a pocket listing, what they call a pocket listing, is usually on the MLS, though, right?
No? Technically, that's the pocket means that it's not, or they may have to put it on the MLS to put it on to MLS to justify going through the right process. They may put it up, and then as soon as you submit your contract, they turn to take it down 2 minutes later, something like that. So
DMG Homes is asking if I get a good on market deal, can I reach out to you as a cash buyer? Actually, I'd like to send you on off market deals to include land. I will be utilizing your dealulator as my tool.
Okay.
Is that a 3-part question?
I'm trying to understand what is he asking?
I guess he wants to send you some deals, and he's trying to see if you are a cash buyer.
Number one, no. Wholesaler through and through. And if it's on the market, okay. If it's on the market listed with a real estate agent, you're really not doing anything special for me. Just more or less clerical work, because we can do that ourselves. You know what I'm saying? If I just wanted to target those, I could pay a VA $4 an hour to do that. You know what I'm saying? And save paying someone else a larger amount. I don't mind doing them. I'm just telling you, you're not doing anything special by going to what's already listed online on MLS or something. Now, with that being said, I do have a video and a method that I'm using for sale by owners with land and multifamily. I put that video up last week, well, about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And we were partnering on that. You know, if you go through the process, they want to play ball the way we want to play ball and take the listing down once, you know, with the contract, then yeah, we will roll with that. But something that's listed with an agent or something, you're really not doing anything special. You know, we can do that. Find something we don't know that's for sale. How about that? That's not listed
We did
anywhere.
mention off-market deals too. So,
well, yeah, definitely off market if it's not for sale anywhere on the internet or social media, or social media, or what else? Email, or email list or something, or some website but you know, that's the internet still. You know, we not gonna be interested in none of those. Any of those.
All right, I'm about to give you an address. Good from Derek Jones Jr. Good afternoon, Ty. Can you comp this address? And he provides the address. It looks like it's in St. Louis. Have an asking price. I would like to know what my first offer should be. And the address is 6380, one word, Glenmore, Glenmore Avenue. And and I'm going to ask you the Edward question. He asks, do you watch the Purge movies?
Not really. I've watched one or two parts of one or two. I don't think I've ever watched one from beginning to end. You say 6380 Glenmore Avenue? I don't think I'm spelling Glenmore correctly.
Glenmore.
Oh, 1 O. Okay. In St. Louis. Okay. Yeah. St. Louis.
And he's saying he has an asking price and he would like to know what his first offer should be.
Well, what's the asking price?
Yeah, what's the asking price, Derek?
I guess he might not want to
disclose that, I guess.
Disclose that information. All right, I'm building a little case here. And so
he said he doesn't have an asking price.
He does not have an asking price. All right, now what is this?
You can just call me T, Derek. You don't have to do the Torian. You know, just say T. You're like,
what's the name? Is not a non-disclosure state.
Okay.
I mean, it is a non-disclosure state. So your property is right in this area right here. Right in here. So see all the yellow things, but no prices, yellow pins. So your property is right in here. So we're going to try to re-engineer this and do it based on what's for sale instead up in here. And so let's add those using Zompz, ZOMPZ. I'll show you the website. You can use this tool also. It's one of the freebies. Now, normally what I would do is I would go in here and see what cash buyers are paying. I may still be able to do it. Y'all see my screen?
Yes.
I'll be able to do it. I'll probably try to do it, but we can't show it on the screen because it provides too much info that YouTube doesn't like. All right, so your property is a 1924 build. Ideally, we like to stay in the same year. well, within a 10-year window of our year, which will be, what is that? 29 to 19, 29 to 19. So, but these are not much newer, the ones that I am looking at here. You know what? I'm gonna throw this 1947 out, and I'm gonna throw this 19 because we got enough. I'm gonna leave them in there because they're close enough. All right. Okay, so our property is 1,047 square feet. It looks like I'm gonna throw out these low ones. The price per square foot that these are being calculated by these agents. I'm gonna throw out the lower one. Throw out this 17. I'm gonna throw out this 30. I'm gonna throw out this 58, and I'm gonna throw out this 76. I'm gonna leave these here. So it looks like the average AR price per square foot is $106. Why does that matter? If you notice, none of these are the same square footage. So to make the adjustment to try to get some consistency, what an appraiser would do is determine a price per square foot in that area. So how we arrive at this number is using this one down here that's sold for 99,000. We take the square footage, which is 836 square feet, and divide it into our price that is sold for, which was 99,000, and that gives us $118 price per square foot. So the rest of it, we got 92, 103, 110. So a little bit over, a little bit of range there. So, but it averages out to 106. So once Zomps determines that number, it multiplies it times our square footage, 106 times 1,047 square feet, and it gives us a suggested ARV of $110,982, so almost $111,000. All right. Now, normally what we would be able to do if this was not a non-disclosure state, we have average previous sold. I need to change the title. I keep saying that. That's what buyers would be paying. We normally will try to get something on that because we'll have an average number there. But since we don't, we can use the old fashioned, we can use the calculator. And so we're going to go about this two ways. So first, we're going to determine how much money we want to make on the deal. So normally we take 10% of the ARV, something around between 7 and 10% in reality. So the ARV is $110,000. And if you don't know what ARV is, that's the after repair value. It simply means it's basically our way of do-it-yourself appraisal, right? And so we normally take 10%. So this is defaulted at 10,000. So 10% would be around 11,000, almost 12,000. So we're just going to go with 10,000 here. So it's automatically defaulted with the repairs. If it's livable, we multiply the square footage times $25. If it's not livable, $40. So it's already figured in here. It's taking the square footage of 1,047, and it gives us repairs of $2,675. So that's automatically subtracted from the numbers when we ran them, the 110 and some change times 70%, which represents a 30% discount that the investor is expecting. Subtracting repairs again, that gives us 51,000. So that's what we'll put it out there to buyers for. But what would we offer to sell if we're trying to make $10,000? We would be around $41,000 or less is what we would want to be as, 41,000 or less. What is what? Oh, he said he didn't have a price though, did he?
He said he didn't have a price.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, excuse me.
And he was just saying he has Zomps, just trying to learn how to use it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm glad you brought that back up. So Zomps, that's the tool. That's the Google Chrome extension that we're using to enhance Zillow to make it more wholesaler real estate investor friendly. It's really not designed for that. So we've taken all that data that Zillow has and leveraging it to help us evaluate properties, build, find deals also, if known how to use it. So, but that's what that's the window that you're looking at right here, that you can download it on your desktop or laptop. It can't be used on a tablet or smartphone, but that calculator on any device, tablet, smartphone, desktop, laptop, can be accessed through my site, digulator.com. That's also where you can access the contract for land and houses. But here's the calculator here that you can use there also. So boom, that's all I got to say about that.
Okay. DMG Homes, the one that was asking, could they send you some properties? I guess he wants some more further clarification. So he asks to confirm Zillow's FISBO, land, and SFR you will accept, correct?
Yeah, no, land and multifamily. The video you need to look up is it'll have this that's at 245. It'll show it'll look like this. The title of it is just put $3,000 and flip man, and that video should come up. But that's the way the thumbnail looks right there.
Boom. Yeah, I don't have any other questions on her. Well, somebody Edward, man, he got buyers in St. Louis.
Oh, okay, cool. Boom. Good. Yeah. All right. So make sure I ain't got my little thing running. If you want, a lot of y'all ask about coaching. So if you text WOW, WOW to 205-964-5243, it'll send you back the info on that. If you want to get into the commercial world, see it firsthand, deals being done peeking over my shoulder, you can text SPY, SPY to 205-964-5243 also. You want the scripts. If you want the scripts, text BALL, BALL, to 205-964-5243. It's going to send you a link back to join the Telegram group to access that those scripts for land, for houses, for motels, hotels, self-storage, and multifamily.
Sean is asking, saying, Ty, I have found land in a residential rental area, but I'm not sure how to get a price.
Have found land in a residential rental area. Does it have an actual address?
I'll let him respond. It says it's for sale by owner. DMG asks, where can I find this recording to review again?
YouTube. All of them go into replay mode. We can do more demo. We can explain stuff to we're blue in the face, Torian.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times we can just show people, man. I guess I always take for granted they just know. A lot of times they just don't. Which is fine. We can't go beyond what we don't know. So if you go to YouTube, amazing tool, right? And if you go search Flip Man, right? Boom. Mm-hmm. So it's going to automatically show. If you search Flip Man, and if we're live, it's going to be the first thing that you see, first video we see, right? So there it is right there. It shows live. You see the live icon. All right, now if you click on my logo, right, just click on the Ask Flip Man name. It takes you over here to my actual channel. And if you go to live, it'll show all the live streams that are available, especially and the one that we're on right now. It'll show you all of them, from previous, it's just pages and pages of them or whatever. So we're over three we did on the live Flippanars, which we did right here. Flippanar 314, or it should be 315.
15.
It should be 15 or 14. 13. We skipped for New Year's. I mean for 4th of July, so it was 14. But we've done 314 of them, so that's 6+ years right there. But so it's a bunch of them, you know what I'm saying? So as you can see, just any of them you can just go back and watch there. So, and then obviously any of my videos, the most recent video that I posted was this interview with OG Kindheart. He had joined us one day on one of these lives, and amazing interview there. Check it out. But tons of videos here. This one here with Augusta Netta. She did 164,000. Amazing video. A lot of good stuff in here, man. So there you go. Just tons of information. No excuses. No excuses. It's all there.
So Zay B is asking, what to text for commercial over the shoulder?
SPY, 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 like I'm going to spy on you, spy.
And Zay B also put it in an address, and he's basically saying the seller is asking for 13,000, and this is in Colorado City, Texas.
Colorado City, Texas. Okay, and what we got? What's the address?
It's 128 West 8th Street.
Colorado
City, Texas.
Okay. Now, Texas is non-disclosure, so I'll go ahead and share my screen here. And sometimes it won't add the property. You just have to click back down in the map and then click on it again on the thing. Then you'll see the plus button appears. The plus button will appear. So I'll go ahead and add it, make it the target. So Texas is non-disclosure, as I said. And so what that means is they don't make the sold price available to the public, right? So we're going to re-engineer the sold properties. So I'll just use houses only. And we're going to—
This will probably answer the next person's question, because they were asking Kevin Silva asks, I'm curious, how do you comp non-disclosure states without using a real estate agent? So
I'm doing it now. I'm using them right now. All right. So they are listed this property. They've already done all the research. It ain't the best way to do it, but normally if you know what you're looking at, it can be just as effective. All right. So we're building a case. We do got some action here. Where is
Colorado.
Yeah, let's see. What is it close to? Let's see. It's his own little kingdom. It's his own kingdom.
Not near
nothing. But just a freeway, which is good. All right. So our property is a 1927 build. All right. And again, ideally we like to stay within a 10-year window. Not possible on this one, which is fine. We'll still go with what we got. So in the price per square foot, we're going to try to stay around the one that looks most consistent. This one here looks like it was in pretty decent shape. What year was that one built? It was built in 48. All right, that's 1948 for you all that can't understand my language. All right, so I'm gonna eliminate these prices per square foot. I'm gonna eliminate the low ones because we're trying to look for the ones at the highest point. Only thing that throws me off here a little bit is these 265s, and then we jump up to that 94. So that throws me off a little. That is a newer property. Let's look at this one. Oh, it's one of them brick thingamajigs. So I'm probably going to throw out. I'm going to throw this one out. This $94 a square foot. I'm gonna throw that one out. All right. So here we are. So your property is 1183 square feet. How much does he want? 13 grand?
13.
Yeah. You got, you should be good on that. You should maybe you can wholesale that around 25 or so, if not more. So yeah, that would be a good price. Let's see what we're looking at. It's a little rough, but whatever. Yeah, maybe 20. Let me back up. 20 to 25, you maybe should be able to wholesale it for that. Boom.
Okay, so it's 1,100 square feet.
Yeah, it is.
All right. And then Sean, the person that was asking about the land in a residential area, now he's providing an address to look up.
All right. Let's see here. Now, originally, I said I was going to pull up something. Did I pull it up? Yeah, I did. I originally designed Zomps was to help with land values, to trying to determine the value of land. So what we got? What's the address?
It's 908 Mathers, just like Marshall Mathers Street. So 908 Mathers Street in Melbourne, Florida.
Wait a minute, Mather Street.
Yes.
Spell it.
You got it spelled correctly.
Okay. And what city?
Melbourne, Florida.
I think they spell it like that, I think.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so wonder why it didn't come up. Oh, that's 112. So 108 didn't come up. I mean 908 didn't come up. Okay. Interesting. Let's do this. Let's search it in land ID. Let me find it first before I do that. Florida.
Didn't come up originally.
All right, so you can ask a question while I'm looking this up real quick. If you got any.
I'm going to ask you a personal question. No, no. Let me see. Vendetta 504 is saying, thanks. Self-storage owner says that they're not interested in selling right now, but maybe in the future, depending on the economy. Would you politely push to place an offer or follow up in a few months?
Yeah, just follow up in a few months. Yeah, that's the game. The follow-up game.
Okay, so Kevin, the person that asked about how you come up with comps and non-disclosure, is saying so use for sale instead of sold.
Correct. I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully they can identify where this is. So I don't see a 908.
He just correct. He says 988 Mathers.
988. Okay.
988. It said 908 earlier, but it's 988.
Okay, there it is. Okay. Hey, don't try to trick you, boy. All right. So all right, let me do the back door here for a second.
Kevin again is asking, knowing that sale prices are usually higher than actually sold, should we target a little lower?
What, sales prices or?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean what they're asking? Well, yeah. You can definitely. You could probably. You want to take that into account that they sometimes they may be a little high. Normally, what you're looking for that consistency, though. Normally, that's what you're looking for. So, but I'm in Florida now, so I should be able to use my cash buyer tool to determine value. And so, Let's do that. Let's do that. Why did I do that? All right. I ain't sharing them. No, I'm not. I'm not. All right. It didn't like that address.
You said that car was a GTS.
A GTS
Yeah,
1985
there's
Celica.
a 2019 GTS.
A what?
A 2019 GTS.
Oh, you asked me, did they still make the? Oh, is it a Celica? Toyota doesn't make Celicas anymore. I'm pretty
Okay.
confident on that. They may have a GTS. I don't know what you call it. A model for other
That's what I'm
cars
saying.
in that thing, but they
They'll
don't make.
change well, not necessarily because I don't think Celicas is on sale either.
Well,
But
yeah,
they'll take
Celicas
that.
was I guess it was. Did they have? Well, all of them were. Yeah, Celicas was like a little small mini sports car, I guess you would say.
Right.
I don't know what you call it because they had the hatchback. I don't know what you would call that. 'Cause I don't think they were four doors. They were just you had the
Two-door.
hatchback, two door. You had the fat hatchback. Um, yeah, all of them were two door. You had the coupe. It was a GTS coupe. Well, with the GTS, it's a cell. Well, it's a convertible. It could have been a coupe, so it couldn't have been a hatchback. I guess it could have been, but a hatchback or whatever. So, I
Well,
think it
yours
was,
was drop top, right?
huh?
It was drop top.
Yeah.
Okay. But I was just wondering, they still make the car? Did they just delete that lineage of the
No,
car?
they only made that convertible GTS. They only made it they only made it like a couple of years. It's a 1984 and a half, and then a 1985 or whatever. I don't know
Mhm.
cars like that, but I know about that car. Let me just say that.
Okay. Well, you had it
So
before, so that makes sense.
yeah. No, Shannon had one first. My brother had one first. Well, he just got his restored, whatever. So
Really?
yeah, he has. He had one first.
And he still had it. Okay, that's
Yeah,
what's
he
up.
still got it. Yeah. All right.
Kevin
So
said
so
Celica was a cool, quick car.
oh yeah.
Was it powerful? I mean, you were racing it.
No. It wasn't nothing like that. It was four. I mean, it was a 4-cylinder, so it wasn't doing nothing like that. It was just a little cool little car. Toyota's just a good brand anyway, but it's
Oh,
like
for sure.
it's like a tank. Well, I mean that my Shannon, my brother I was talking about, he
Yeah.
had a like a 1980 some Celica hatchback. You couldn't tear it up. That thing, oh my God, man. Oh man. The 300 plus miles wasn't nothing to get on there, man.
So
Nothing.
he's never been in an accident with the car.
Not that I'm aware of. He don't even drive that. He don't even rarely drive that car. Um, but yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted me one.
What's up, Dave?
Yeah.
She's always on here.
Who?
Day Darden.
Oh, okay. Is that Deonica?
I don't know real names now.
Okay. I think I built the case.
Her Facebook name.
I built the case here for you guys.
Okay.
All right. So our property is it's a small house, 624 square feet. Woo. All right, but houses in the area. Houses in the area.
That's a small house.
Yeah, small house. This one here that's really big. I'm gonna throw that one out. Right, it sold at $147 a square foot. Right, and so I'm gonna throw that one out. So it was a 1954. That's an 81. We'll leave that in there. So they're averaging about 62% average ARV percentage, which I hadn't really talked. Well, this first one we pulled up like that. The other two were in non-disclosure, so we didn't have this information. So it looks like they're paying around an average of 224, but those houses are larger though. So the average square footage is around 1,200. So if we take that number, right, and we divide that 224, 500 by our square footage. Next time we do an update on them. So we're at $185 a square foot. Now it's selling at $300 a square foot, but they're buying at $185 a square foot. So guess what? We take that number and we multiply it times our square footage of our house. So they will probably pay around 115 for it. So guess what that means? If we want to make 15 grand on it, we're going to need to be probably 100 or less on it. 100 or less.
You mean the square foot? I mean the price.
100,000 or less price to the seller.
Okay. I don't know why I thought that was supposed to be land though, but okay. I guess it was a house. Krillin Goki's best friend asks Flip, when you're virtual wholesaling, how do you go about getting a walkthrough?
Well, ideally what you'll want to do if you're virtual wholesaling, you'll set it up the right way in the beginning. I've come around this over the last 3 months, is that whenever you have that initial conversation with the owner, you can say however you want to, but you need to just need to drive home the point. Hi, John. I have a good problem I think your property can help me solve. I have more eager investors wanting to buy properties like yours than I have to offer them. And your property caught our eye. So you're telling them you're wholesaling. So assuming they want to play ball like that, so now the owner could be there and show them the property, and you're not even there because everybody knows what their role is. They know you're a wholesaler, right? And you just address whatever you get down to the contract and discussing price, is that, they negotiate not having to worry about paying you. You're not a broker. Yours is going to come through an assignment fee. And in order for you to do that, you need to be on the contract, number one, but your fee is going to come from the buyer side of the actual deal for finding them that deal. So that's how you handle that. But assuming you didn't want to go that route, boots on the ground, use the power of networking, social media. You could join. I ain't been talking about it enough lately. The Flip Man's wholesaling real estate with the Flip Man Facebook group. You can start there, or you can start in a group local to whatever market you're targeting and see if someone will want to partner with you. You can, you may have a friend or family member that lives there, and possibly you could network with an agent. Obviously you got to be compensated on all of that, but what's half of zero?
And going back with Sean, with the property we just looked at 624 square feet.
Yep.
Sean is saying the house is removed. It's just a lot at this point.
Oh, just a lot.
And
okay.
It's 1 acre.
It's a full acre. Okay.
I thought that was a little bit of land, but it shows a house, didn't it?
I'm showing the lot is smaller than that though. Let me look it up. Let me look it up here.
Pictures haven't been up.
Share my screen again. Hopefully it'll pull up now. There you go. Okay. So that's the lot. Let me see who owns that. Let me see. Yeah, so it's showing that lot, and unless they own this too, this person is that lot is only 0.12. If they own this one, that's 0.31. This got the same name, so we're at 50.55. So unless they own these other lots that are adjoining it, then that's it. But the address you gave, it's only showing 0.12 acres on it. So Need some clarity there. Some clarity there. Some clarity there.
All right, Krillin, Goki's best friend, is asking us to comp a property in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Been on the news recently. Okay. All right.
What does that mean, though, Sean? 'Cause he's saying he owns all this property. What does that mean?
What does that mean? You got to give me more context, sir. What's the address?
It is 509 Knoll Street, Knoll Street in Pennsylvania.
What city in Pennsylvania?
Didn't put that.
Yeah, we would need that. We would need
Okay.
the city.
And then need clarification, Sean, when you say he owns all this property, like, because it's in different names. When it
Yeah, it's in different names. Yeah.
And then Edward says that he's a fellow previous Toyota Celica. Used to sell a lot of CDs out of that car.
Yeah, but he had the hatchback. He was had that hatchback, man. What happened to the CD man? See, he used to sell CDs. Since because I only own a DVD player. You own a DVD player, a CD player?
I used to. Yeah,
I think my vehicle. I think
I get it. Oh, you talking about in the car?
Yeah, I guess in the car too. Yeah,
I don't listen to CDs in the car.
Yeah, I'm saying what happened to the CD guy and the DVD guy? They come around to the barbershop selling and stuff.
Business, what you talking about?
Huh?
Who buy DVDs now?
I know that's what I'm saying. What happened to them? They hustled. That was a hustle. They have
bootleg. They probably getting into Fire Sticks.
Bootleg copies of stuff, and
what I'm saying. They do Fire Sticks now.
Oh, they do. That's still a thing too.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Get the movies.
What's the next question?
You ain't heard it from me though, but let's see. Yeah. He owns. No, that was actually the last one. Sean hasn't responded about the. And then we was waiting on the city for Krillin. I guess I could look it up and just try to see where he.
What's that? Oh, what city? Well, I guess I could Google it too. Well, I'm showing Pittsburgh.
Okay, because he just put in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. We got to get complete addresses, people. Complete addresses.
Sean is saying, let me get clarification. He has several properties in the area for sale.
Yeah. We need clarity.
And then Edward said he had a guy sell him a flash drive with a bunch of songs on it.
I don't consume music that way.
Well, I mean, what app do you? Well, you use Apple. I know you use Apple Music.
Yeah.
Question. And Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, he said Pittsburgh. Okay, all right.
I know you use. I mean, once you get onto Apple, you about to buy all of their stuff. Okay.
I got some good stuff.
I'm surprised you ain't been on here with them glasses. They were hot for a minute. You don't hear people talking about them no more.
What, Apple?
People getting dizzy and stuff. The Apple goggles or whatever.
What you talking about? The vision thing, Pro?
Yeah.
No, that's a whole nother level thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that. No. I ain't. So I don't have Apple Watch. Well, I don't wear no jewelry, so I don't have a Apple Watch.
Because I remember it took you along just to get a iPad. It took you years just to get that.
No,
it had been out a while when you bought your first one. I remember.
No, I done had iPad a long time now.
But I'm just saying it had been out before you had purchased.
I don't know about that one. I done had that a long time.
The iPad.
Yeah, I done had an iPad a long time.
What's the hesitation with the guard that you just don't interest?
I don't even know what you were using for. I hadn't even looked into it that much to know what you even use it for.
I thought it was like VR, you could use it.
So I'm not really into that. You know what I'm saying? So, so what is this? This is it's a house. On Knoll Street.
I'm looking at it on Google, and I just blew it up. It looked like a store and a house or something.
Well, it says single
It is a
family.
house.
It says single family. It does
Yeah.
say that, so we'll roll with that.
Yeah, because it does have a little garage on the side.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to know how it's zoned though. It look like other, but you know, I think Pittsburgh, some areas just look like this.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, that's probably a thing. Yeah.
Because it's houses across the street and stuff like that. So.
Okay, you're looking at it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
Yeah. I'm pulling some numbers here. They trying to sell it for $199. It's been on the market 34 days on Zillow. Only getting 7 views per day. That's not good. It means it's overpriced. Normally what it means, let me just say that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Did you check? I know you didn't. I know you're gonna say no to it.
No, you the movie, the Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Now, somebody turned me on to something this weekend. I'm into that right now. Mayor of Kingston.
Okay. It's
Uh,
a series.
Yeah, it's a series. It's a third. It's 3 seasons. I'm on like episode 1 or 2. I mean 2 or 3. I think I'm on episode 2, but I like it's gonna be pretty good.
Kingston, you said?
Yeah, Mayor of Kingston.
Mayor of Kingston.
Yeah.
And I haven't told you this. I know you send me different stuff about food, but do you watch Tubi or you have the app?
Only when I go to the barbers.
To the what?
Only when I go to the barber.
The barber, okay.
The barber.
Well, there's this special that's called "They Trying to Kill Us."
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Have you watched it yet?
I never watched it though, but I've heard.
You should watch it.
Yeah.
It was my first time. One of my homeboys told me about it, and I told him everybody needs to watch this.
Yeah.
It's about food though.
Yeah. Doing a good job. Well, technically, they really from like the thing I sent you. Technically, they don't want us to die. They just want us to get sick. Well, the medicine can take care of us, and you make trillions. Ideally, that's the perfect scenario.
I figured the reason why they titled that there because it was more impactful.
Oh yeah. Because
that's what he really talks about in
that.
In that documentary. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You said Mayor of Kingstown.
Kingstown, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. My bad.
Why? I've seen this actor before in movies.
Yeah, he played one of the Jason Bournes. The only one
Jeremy
that
Renner.
Yeah, the only one that Matt Damon is not in. It's all right. I like those series of Jason Bourne.
I can normally judge whether it's going to be interesting to me on the first one. I'll be like,
it'll be interesting on the first one. Trust me.
So have you gotten back into? Because I saw on Netflix the Vikings has had new episodes. Have you watched it?
Oh, they got a new season out?
That's what I saw on Netflix. Yeah.
Vikings?
Yeah.
They got a new season?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw something because I remember I started watching it because you was telling me about it.
Well, God, I'm not just twiddling my thumbs. I'm trying to pull this property about. In the meantime, we discussing, this our. As one of my homeboys said, he said it the idiot box. We're discussing the idiot box. Why is it not pulling up this property? Okay, I'm gonna try one more time with a different address, and then I'm just gonna do it through Zillow.
Well, let me ask you this question that somebody's asking on Instagram. Can a house be wholesaled if the seller is motivated and if the seller has renovated the property? Would that be a waste of time?
Well, okay, let me define what I think motivation means. Motivation is determined not by what they say. Well, it's the price that they give you.
Right, yeah.
They can say they're motivated, but is the appraised value, aka the ARV, Oh, it's not pulling up anything. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. So I'll just use this. All right. So is the price is based on the price that they give you. Is renovated? Is it worth 400,000 and they trying to let you get it at 280? Then yeah, you can. But if it's worth 400, they trying to get it to you for 380. Well, time waster for a wholesale cash deal. Time waster.
There was 79 Damien 2022 on Instagram.
All right, guys. So I guess I can go ahead and share my screen. My buyer too is not.
And that was wrong. They didn't cancel it. So maybe they were just showing it to me because I never watched it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's what it was. It just made it.
Yeah. It had. See, they had 4, 5, and 6 seasons. 4, 5, and 6. And maybe Netflix did it that way, but that's 20 episodes each.
Wow.
Yeah, 20 episodes each.
Ton of content.
Yeah, but I hadn't finished. I'm on season 6, like episode 2, so I hadn't gotten back into it. A couple of things that happened I didn't really like.
In the series that you didn't like?
Yeah, I ain't like how it was going or whatever. Look like they stretching or whatever.
You be judging these series, boy, and stop watching.
Yeah, man. Yeah, right, man. I'll check out. I'm gonna go back and watch it when I I ain't got just nothing else to, what I'm saying, when I'm down, trying to wind down. But yeah, I checked out, man. But anyway, so all right, so you all can see my screen. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a 1910 build. So all of these are pretty much in line here. So this is a good one. So it should be fairly easy. Well, let me before I say that. Now these prices all over the place.
They bought that for $15. $18.95. No.
See what they're paying. These prices are all over the place, right? Let me look at this one that sold for that much. Okay, they went in there and did their thing on that one. Okay. But that's the only one that's like that though. Let me see what they did on this one. As far as renovation, when I say what they did, don't like they did anything, but it was well maintained. Well, it's well maintained. These some old houses now. Yeah, but
Krillin is saying, yes, a house. The ones you added aren't all renovated.
They are not, or
as he said, they are not.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at them. So that one ain't. That one ain't. So, so the one that we looking at, is it renovated? That's the only photo they have. Okay. Yeah. So but that's a good thing though. So these down here that are not renovated, this is a real, this like really probably what yours that one that you're targeting needs to be selling for. These up here, I'm just going to get rid of these. They show all over the place, right? Because even if this is what they paid, this is probably what this needs to be selling for, right? And then yours is smaller than 2 of them. Okay, so they're basically selling at where it's $72 a square foot. So that's about what this one needs to sell for. That's what they would probably be willing to pay for on this one that you have. So that means you would need to be lower than that number. Because none of these are renovated. So I'm assuming investors bought these, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, well, technically, I probably need to even go lower than that because this one here, it's smaller and they pay more per square foot for it right here, right? They only pay 53 and 63. So I'm gonna remove this one. So it really like that. That's probably what really needs to happen. These houses are old, man. It takes a lot of money to renovate these houses when they're that old like that.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna run into some problems when they're over 100 years old. You're gonna run into some problems. Now that's what contractors and stuff are used to up there for sure. But yeah, that's yeah, so it's way off. The point of being is way off. I don't know how much in reality, but it's way off. Based on what I'm looking at here. I wish I could have put it up in my other tool. I really could have told you, even though that started doing the same thing, but I would have known I was been more sure these were investors that were buying. So for some reason, the address wouldn't come up.
So it doesn't matter whether it's renovated or not.
Well, and none of those were. So that was a good baseline. They was around 120 something. I mean, well, 120 something based on the square footage, and his square footage is smaller than those two. So they're paying less than 100 for the one that he's targeting. So that means he'd have to be less than that amount. So they're way off on the price. Let me just say that. I don't know if they're that much off, but I know they're way off 199.
Yeah, 199. Yeah. Okay. Stephen Vaughn says, "My brothers, you all would love Gotham on Tubi."
You talking about Gotham? With when let me see, was it even Batman yet? It used to be on Fox.
If that's the same show. Yeah. Krillin is saying he has it locked up for 130, but you saying it should be lower than that.
I'm saying it should be lower than that for sure. I'm saying definitely below 100.
Okay, Sean, if you just spoke with the owner, I guess let us know. What all does he own, and how does he? What do we need to know? Because that's the guy that's supposed to own all this property in different names that he's supposed to own.
Yeah, we need to identify the names of those. What names on there? Are they in the LLCs, and so what those are?
Okay, so he's giving an address now and saying that the address he's giving us is 0.88 acres. So the other one was 0.12. So that would equal.
Yeah, that would equal an acre. So what's the address?
It's a 1920 Magnolia, same city, Melbourne.
Oh, what state was that?
Melbourne, Florida. Yeah, I don't know if because I think I've watched Gotham before. They probably just put it on Tubi.
Florida. Hold on, I'm trying to. Well, y'all can watch me do it. Let me see. So what's the address again?
Yes. This one is 1920 Magnolia. And that's Melbourne.
Magnolia what?
You didn't say.
Okay.
But earlier, let me go back to the earlier.
That ain't going. My great uncle used to say that ain't gonna hope me.
Ain't gonna hold you.
Hope, HOPE. Ain't gonna hope me. You mean he's trying to say help? Not gonna hope me.
Okay, so well, I was trying to go back to that other property. Okay, that one was street, but it was 908 Mather Street.
Yeah, that's different.
It's a totally different.
We ain't gonna be guessing. We need complete information, guys.
Yeah. Whether it's so let us know, Sean, whether it's a street, avenue, a lane, whatever the case may be. Now, early morning is saying, "Hey, Flip Man, I'm a member of the class, the group, and the whole shebang. I bought in about a year ago. How do I get to work with you one-on-one? I need fundamentals help trying to crack my first deal."
Text the word WOW, WOW, 205-964-5243. That'll get you going. That video explain how that works. What's being offered right now.
So do you add them both up though? If it's two different
Yeah,
streams?
well, they probably right there by each other. So
Okay.
I need to see. But if they're separate, it won't be the same thing. If they're like if they're like one of them is on one corner, the other was on the, but it's still the same corner. It's
They
just,
connecting or something?
yeah, something like that.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm sure he'll respond in a minute. He's been very active in the chat. Early morning saying just did see that video and it was already part of the offer when I bought into everything you had available.
No, not that. What you saw in that video, that wasn't offered. Not one-on-one what you're talking about. No, that wasn't offered. It was a group coaching, but not one-on-one. There's a weekly group coaching. That's different. Unless I misunderstand what you're saying. You want to be able to pick up the phone Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and call. Then that's different. That was different.
Group coaching is different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think Steven is talking about that Gotham. I would imagine it's the same show though.
Got to be. Yeah, you got to be. Yeah, it had the Penguin on there, and
before it became the Bat, he and Commissioner Gordon got taken through the ringer.
Yeah. It was on Fox for a few years. I used to watch that. I don't think I watched the last season when they said that there wasn't going to be no more. I stopped watching it.
That's the same, just like the it's not called a quiet game. That's what keeps coming in my mind. But what's the name of the movie? You said you just watched?
What?
Not the Quiet Game.
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place.
Terrible.
You are torturing yourself, but now you have a quirky way of liking movies, so I don't even know if you would like that movie, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So I have to ask you some questions about movies that you really, I'm talking about, really enjoy.
Okay.
Movies that you've watched more than once.
I see movies I like. I can watch them 40 times. I watched Independence Day probably.
I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about recently, like that you. I'm talking about, let's say in the past 3 years that you really enjoyed.
That's a bunch, man.
I'm just one. I'm just saying, just one.
Sicario.
One out of all of them.
Sicario 1 and 2.
I'm trying to think what that is.
Look it up.
With the Mexican mafia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that movie.
That was some good movies there.
Sean said he got disconnected, so I guess he's going to respond in a minute. Early morning saying, I don't have 2 G's for anything right now. Taking care of 2. Yeah, he probably want to take that offline. And hit you directly. Yeah. You want to have a whole conversation about that.
Yeah.
Which I understand, though. I understand.
Yeah. He just hit me up. I put the number in the thing.
But yeah, that was a great movie. Yeah, that was a great movie. Great movie.
Oh yeah, he's a good actor.
I remember when I first saw the first one, and I wasn't expecting it to be that good. As soon as it started,
I was the same way. I was the same way. I was like, this is going to be good. Like, yeah.
And the ending was amazing to me.
Yeah, because the first one, like the second one, was good too. But
yes, the second one was good. Yeah.
But the first one didn't it start out with they were going into the house, the FBI.
Yep. And they saw them people.
Or was it a part before? It was a part. Was it a part before that, or that's when it actually just first started?
That's how it started. You know,
Okay,
they had them people in the walls and stuff.
yeah.
Okay, so Sean is saying he's saying it's a street.
Okay, so
Let me get
what's
the
the
address
address again?
1920 Magnolia Street. That's not.
Well, it says Avenue.
Avenue.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just see.
Okay.
88. And the other address.
Well, it's 0.75, and I guess this is supposed to be the other one right here. He said that's what it was.
Oh
And
yeah.
this-
Yep.
So
he's
it's across
fudging
the
a little bit. So it's right across the street. Okay.
Yeah. So how much you want for it?
And did he say? I think is this? Yeah. You remember we was looking at this house and it was a 624 square foot house.
Yeah. That other parcel really. That other parcel is not as attractive as this one because it's zoned multifamily. There's a multifamily lot according to that. We have to dive deeper to see how many units could be built there. But that's where that. How much does he want for it? Now that's attractive there.
Okay. So let us know what he's asking, what the seller is asking.
Yeah, let me put my email up here.
Yeah, you see him talking about that.
Yeah. So yeah. That one there.
I don't know if he ever yeah, he didn't ever say how much he's asking.
No, he didn't say so. But yeah, that makes that attractive for sure. Let me see, that in the flood zone. Everything in Florida is in the flood zone.
I think when you looked it up, you was thinking it was a house and you was going by the house.
Well, actually, it's not. Say what now?
The previous property.
Mm-hmm.
Remember you looked it up. It was a 624 square
Yeah,
foot
he was saying it sit on that, but yeah, that's two different parcels there. Looks like it's an alley in between. There's what it is. It's really not even a street. So the larger lot is on Magnolia, and the smaller lot is on what's the name? So, but they zone differently. So those are two totally different properties.
So you can't evaluate them.
No.
As the same. Okay.
No. And then it's not quite an acre, but that's cool. It's like 0.75 what I'm showing. So
they always gonna fudge on that now.
Yeah. So, but it's zone multifamily. That makes it fairly attractive there, depending on how.
You just want to know how much he's asking.
Yeah. Now we get into how much is he asking. So now that changes everything. So.
And early morning, we're not ignoring you. Just send a message. You said an email.
Yeah, I put my email up on the screen here.
Yeah. Just send an email. We'll get you taken care of.
Yeah. Which one was that? Who was that?
Early morning, that was asking about the because he actually put in here. I can't seem to get certain things down packed. Don't need to talk everything every day, just like once or twice.
Okay.
It's a different package or something like that.
Yeah, maybe do so. Yeah.
Gotcha. Early morning. Hopefully Sean didn't get disconnected again. Because now I want to know how much he's asking for it too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he just needs to just email me and see what the
early morning.
But the dude with the lot,
that's Sean.
Yeah, he just
Sean with the snake.
Man. So
so you've never been to one of those amusement parks? Well, you wouldn't do it, of course, but you've seen it.
No, man.
And I'll be honest, I've been at an amusement park before, but I've never had that experience yet. But I would.
I already know, man. If you hear me drowning in a boating accident, The dude told me one time, I'm going to call the authorities because he thought I was scamming him. I'm calling the authorities. And this nigga crazy. I knew I was dealing with a fool there. Who says that? I said, but I'm finna say it now. If you find out that the flip man did drown in a boating accident, call the authorities because there's been some foul play. Unless it's
you don't get on boats.
No. I would probably do a cruise ship because it's so big.
Yeah.
I would probably do that, but that's it. That's where it stopped. Like nothing smaller than that.
Not a yacht.
No.
Do you enjoy the beach?
Not really.
That's like saying you don't like music.
That ain't the same. No, I know several people don't like. That's not their thing. I'll go, but it ain't nothing I got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's so calming. You can think out there.
I can think where I'm sitting right.
Come on, man.
No. It ain't nothing I would pay for me. It'll be because I'm, or what, some family or whoever I'm dating, it'd be something for them or whatever. So it wouldn't be nothing I would do. Just say, hey, Ty, you feel I'm going to the beach today. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn everybody else, I'm going to the beach today. That ain't my cup. Now, I like the look and and what comes with a beach. You know what I'm saying? Just being the dirt old man that I am.
Right.
But,
yeah. No, I get your drift.
Other than that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some yachts are huge, but it's not like you are jumping in the ocean while you're on the yacht. You just enjoying the yacht. Like,
well, do you want me to tell you the truth? You want me to lie to you? I'm just telling you.
I don't want you to lie to me, but I'm just saying. I guess it kind of blows them.
Hey, what you want me to do, man? Hey. All right, so
but Sean says that the seller is asking $225K. I guess for both property.
Yeah. Give me a call on that. We need to discuss that in more detail.
Sean, with the acre.
Yeah, with the lot. Yeah, we need to discuss that, Playboy.
Yeah, some yachts. Well, let me address this other. Amir Abdul is asking, I'm a virtual wholesaler and working on mostly absentee vacant lists for 15 years of ownership in single family property. Do you have any other suggestions to find tired landlords?
Well, that's sort of what he said. Describe
15 years ownership and single family properties.
Well, yeah, that's normally going to, and at 15 years ownership absentee, that's really the definition based on prop streams requirement. That's the definition of a tired landlord, right? Mm-hmm. One of the other things you could do is, I don't think it's the name of the site, but it's still going to take you there. If you go to gosection8.com, and they have landlord numbers in there. The site is not that user friendly. It's going to take you to something else, but that's the easy name I can remember. Okay. What is it called now? Affordablehousing.com or something like that now.
Well, that's what comes up when you put.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. So that's an option. A lot of times it's going to be property managers in there, but a lot of times it's going to be the actual owner when you pull up that information. So if anybody going to be tired of landlord, is that Section 8 crew. Right. Even though the money guaranteed, it can be a little trick on the other side of it. So, but that's an easy way, free too. So, but the other is the other, and that's the definition of a tired landlord according to, prop streams. You can access that tool by texting the word tool. And also could be a pre-foreclosure list there too. So text the word move to 205-964-5243.
And he's also saying he's using Propelio. Would PropStream give a different list? That's a question.
I have no idea. I doubt it. 15 years absentee. That's 2 + 2 should be the same thing. But I don't know how it's no way for me to say yes, but logically or data-wise, it should be the same. But I don't know what their source of data is and how different, or is it the same as prop?
And Sean is saying hello. So if you got disconnected, Sean, Tyler's want you to.
Yeah, on that, you keep getting the lesson. That probably because of that snake. Hit me up at 205-492-3425 on about that lot, man. So, all right. So we've been rolling pretty hard. I got to try to go get my lunch and come back in 2 hours so I can going all the way downtown to Nicky's West.
Of course. Going to Nicky's.
Well, I go to Nicky's West on Monday because they serve some on Mondays that I like. So Monday's Wednesday.
But not that broccoli
casserole. They got it. They had it every day.
You gonna get it.
As I want it, I ain't gonna get it. You know what I'm saying?
You have to treat yourself every now and then. Now,
trust me, I do that. Too much. Can't you tell? So I've been off my hustle. I was doing good for a minute. I got knocked off my kilter. So I'm trying to stay the course to the 31st, my birthday, and then extend beyond that. Right. So
I hear you.
Anyway, so we've been rolling pretty hard, guys. You got all the information. You want the script, text the word ball to 205-964-5243. Coaching one-on-one directly from me. Text WOW, W-O-W to 205-964-5243. Want to join the group and get more properties comp like this beyond this Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays? Text PUSH, P-U-S-H. Those are the Telegram access links. Make sure you like, share this, subscribe to the channel, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And hopefully, I guess we'll be back here Wednesday. So with that being said, we'll see you on the FL Live. PSIDE.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that.